Hey there, Fugle fam. I know it's been a while since we had an in-the-car chat, and I'm still not touching my damn face. The situation with that general. Okay, code words only. The general was spied on, which we are all spied on, especially if you talk to somebody that's not a citizen of the United States. You can guarantee that that phone call is going to be tracked. The whole thing is that when you are talking to your cousin Rita out in Poland, they're going to listen to that. Okay, they're going to put that in a little database, and then they're going to say, well, oh, I just touched my face. Dang it. Oh well, Corona happened. So, the whole point of it is that when you talk to your cousin Rita in Poland, that they cannot listen or publicize your name without a warrant. Now they got this special little side deal where they can black out your name and just have the other person that's on the phone call have their name known, because they're not a citizen. They're not upheld by our Constitution. So the whole point of this is that high up, while Flynn was while Flynn was working for Obama in some capacity, one way or another, he was also talking to delegations of other parties around the world. Now, he'd also do speaking engagements for delegations around the world also. No different than Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, Hillary. They all do it. There's always a backdoor deal going on somewhere where you can show up, say something for 10 minutes, and they give you $400,000. In Flynn's case, it was $40,000. So he's not as sought after. But, you know, hey, if you can get him, get him. Everybody does it. It's just a way of padding your pocket for when you kick the bucket or decide to go incognito. Like Safari. I know what you do when you're incognito. It's naughty. So, they all do this. There's no shame in it. The only thing is you can't talk about policy of are you going to change or push to change policy with another diplomat. You can say, hey, you know, that my government's my government, it does what it does, you know. Not my deal. Sucks to be you, bud. Or are you gonna do the nasty and say, yeah, you know, I'll talk to this guy and I'll grease some wheels and do a little payoff here and there and, you know, try and sway it the other way how you want it. That's illegal. Flynn never did that. So, what they did in the administration that he was serving under was they pulled up all of his phone records and they did something really, really bad. They called unmask. Unmask is where your name's blacked out, then all of a sudden, poof, your name's not blacked out. But did they get a warrant? No. Did they get a FISA warrant? No. Did they have any, golly chucks, this is probably probably shouldn't be happening. It's kind of a bad deal. No. Until the very last day where they were like, crap, Trump's going to be in office. So, Susan Powers, former UN ambassador, really, really sweet woman. You know, if there was ever a dinner party guest, you should have that. Susan Powers, she decides, you know what, really wasn't a good idea, writes an email to herself on the U.S. government server. Back up. So, she writes this little email saying, hey, this is what we did, and this is how I feel about it, and probably shouldn't have done it. Please don't hang me, because I like living, and you're the boss now. I might say you're not my president, but really, you are my president. And if this ever pops up, because these goofballs are going to find every which way they can to use it, I don't want to come back to me necessarily as I pull the lynch pin. Yeah. Lynched. Yeah. So, knowing what all we know, I was going to touch my face. You know what? It feels so good. Knowing what we know, Obama set it up. Obama okayed it. Obama had lots of meetings with FBI jerkwads. And he was like, yeah, and when I leave office, let me know what's going on. And they did. And they have been the entire time. That's why Obama's just kind of sitting back in the breeze, acting like he's a Netflix producer. Yeah. Nope. It all stinks. Will anybody get in trouble? Trouble is a big word. It's the government, and really, even when CEOs say yeah, or, well, look at Brennan. Let's go back to Brennan. Dirtbag that he is. He goes out there and he bold-faced lies to the Senate or the House Judiciary Committee or whatever committee it was. He bold-faced lies and says, no, we don't listen to anybody's phone calls. It's just metadata. You know, it's just metadata. We don't have any control over what we get. It's just a matter of if there's an individual that we want to find out, we just type up their name and it pulls up all their metadata. You know, everything that's linked to that telephone number or anything that's linked to that name, you know, it's just all metadata. You know, we're not spying on citizens. We're not spying on average Joe. You know, except for when you call your Aunt Rita in Poland. It's Kevin Fugelfam out. Have a safe day. Let's keep digging on this. It's fun. It's something other than Corona. Have a good day.